Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Elon officially goes mega mode. You can clearly tell that Elon just doesn't care anymore. He's done playing the left's game, the media game, and he's truly unleashing the Kraken. It's beyond just the Twitter files at this point. He's essentially waging war on the woke mind virus, as he calls it, trolling the left with tweets like "my pronouns are prosecute/Fauci," which had all the most prominent virtue signalers getting their panties in a bunch. How dare he? Pronouns are not a joke, okay? But Elon Musk just no longer cares, and he hits the woke left, the leftist mob, with some more devastating news. Elon Musk has officially totally disbanded the Trust and Safety Advisory Group. You know, that department at Twitter that Vijaya Gadde was being paid $16 or $17 million to run? It's all gone. Totally dissolved. Elon Musk fired them all. And of course, considering the Twitter files with good reason. Let's talk about it. Let's get into what's going on with Twitter, with the lefties, with the federal government, the blowback and the meltdown. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, take a look at this from the Associated Press. Musk's Twitter disbands its Trust and Safety Advisory Group. Elon Musk's Twitter has dissolved its Trust and Safety Council, the advisory group of around 100 independent civil, human rights, and other organizations that the company formed in 2016 to address hate speech, child exploitation, self-deletion, self-harm, and other problems on the platforms. Except, of course, as we know, the Trust and Safety team certainly wasn't really interested in addressing hate speech. For them, hate speech was anything Donald Trump or Trump supporters were tweeting about, and they were more focused on censoring political narratives than anything else. We also certainly know that they weren't taking child exploitation very seriously. Elon Musk giving us some keen insight into that after he publicly fact-checked Jack Dorsey on the issue just the other day. But let's move on. The council had been scheduled to meet with Twitter representatives Monday night, but Twitter informed the group via email that it was disbanding it shortly before the meeting was to take place, according to multiple members. The council members who provided images of the email from Twitter to the Associated Press spoke on the condition of anonymity due to fears of retaliation. The email said Twitter was reevaluating how best to bring internal insights, and the council is not the best structure to do this. And of course, the left is outraged. I don't know, they're going on and on about misinformation this and misinformation that, the usual buzzwords, the usual garbage, all the same nonsense. But this decision really was the only path. There was no other alternative. What are you supposed to do? Reveal to the world through internal documents, through the Twitter files, massive trust and safety censorship corruption involving this exact department, and do nothing about it? Of course, we know that is not who Elon Musk is or how he runs his companies. After all the censorship revelations, all the deep state connections to the FBI, the DNC, and the Biden administration, something had to be done. And in typical Elon Musk fashion, he didn't wait for a specific moment or try to avoid bad press. He immediately sent out an email a couple days later: "You are all fired, and we're going a different direction." Good. And of course, the left is going on with the same fear-mongering. How are you supposed to protect the platform if you dissolve the Trust and Safety team? Well, did you even read the damn article? They're going a different direction. They're going to do it a different way, probably much more efficiently, without having to spend $20+ million a year. And to be honest, just Vijaya Gadde's salary, we're probably talking like $30 million a year on 100+ individuals and organizations who are doing nothing but carrying water for the establishment. I mean, AI and bots are certainly not perfect, but you know what? Algorithm parameters could be set within a way that I'm sure they're going to do a whole lot of a better job than these politically motivated hacks ever did. I mean, the YouTube bot nowadays is pretty good. When I first started this channel, basically every video that I made was demonetized, but over time the algorithm has gotten a lot better, and it never dings my videos anymore. I used to simply put Donald Trump's face on a thumbnail and instantly the video would get demonetized, but the algorithm has become less political and less sensitive, and it honestly does a pretty decent job nowadays. To be completely honest with you, the human element is worse than the algorithm now. All the issues that I've had with YouTube all came from manual reviews. All the false guideline issues that I've had on my channel that have all been reverted, well, every single one of those mistakes that my channel has faced, those decisions were made by humans. Because politics, bias, and personal opinion and emotions comes into play, and you have one green-haired, oversized glasses, septum ring, TikTok leftist who works at Google, unfairly persecuting channels that they dislike. And speaking of unfair persecution, well, in this case, the lefty forces in specific positions of power and influence are unfairly persecuting persecuting Elon Musk. Donald Trump was public enemy number one when he was president of the United States. Well, now public enemy number one seems to be Elon Musk. I mean, they are going after this guy in every way you could imagine. Remember, the federal government was trying to find a way to stop his purchase of Twitter? Well, now there's still a continued federal probe into Twitter. We also learned a couple weeks ago that the city of San Francisco launched an investigation into Twitter HQ's misuse of the facility because they set up a couple beds there and supposedly Elon Musk was sleeping there. By the way, just like he did at his Tesla factory. And now we're learning, breaking! Prominent attorneys are investigating whether Elon Musk lied on his application for the United States citizenship. If it shows that he lied anywhere on the application, it is likely he could be stripped of his US citizenship and deported. First of all, it smells like fake friggin' news to me, but it shows you just the way these people think. It's gonna be endless investigations and illegitimate persecution into Elon Musk, just like we saw with Donald Trump. And of course, don't forget the media playing their role. The leftist media certainly isn't very happy. Take a look at Joyanne Reid's most recent segment on the supposed implosion of Twitter.
Kind of bile off of Twitter as much as possible was the company's Trust and Safety Council, which consisted of 100 independent civil, human rights, and other organizations created back in 2016 to combat hate speech, child exploitation, suicide, and other virulent problems related to the platform. Well, that was the case until last night, when Elon Musk disbanded the group shortly before they were set to meet. When Musk bought Twitter, he promised advertisers that it would not turn into a free-for-all hellscape where anything can be said with no consequences. Yeah, well, since he took over, that's exactly what it has turned into. Which, while he claims to have cut the number of times that users view hate-filled tweets, the Center for Countering Digital Hate has found a notable boost in the number of tweets that use slurs. Now, as you can see on the screen, there are 4 words, none of which I can say on TV, even on cable, that have jumped in usage, one as much as 200%. This free flow of unbridled hate speech is now the premier location for radicalizing millions of people across the globe and either ritually abusing or chasing away those they disagree with, including the former head of Twitter's Trust and Safety, the moderation guy, who's now in hiding because apartheid Clyde keeps attacking him on Twitter.
Nothing but fake news and hysteria, but it shows you how dishonest they are, considering the massive scandal of the Twitter files. The story should very clearly be huge corruption and connection to the federal government uncovered at Twitter. Elon Musk fires team involved. That should be the headline, but instead, it's, my hate speech, my hate speech is going crazy on the platform, with all these percentage increases based on a study that we haven't seen and cannot be proved to be legitimate, but they're presenting as fact. Not to mention this, publications haven't given the Twitter files any coverage. Instead, what they're doing is promoting some sort of victim narrative for Yoel Roth. I don't know if you guys follow Maze on Twitter, but he put this together. Take a look. And don't pay attention to the corruption, the massive lifetime scandal which happened at Twitter. Former Twitter employee Yoel Roth was forced to flee his home, according to anonymous reports of a friend who might know a thing or two. Give me a break. Yes, that's the story. That's the headline story going on at Twitter right now, mainstream media. Yep, you got it. These organizations are evil. Pure and simple. Plain fact. Straight up evil. That's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna get out of here, of course, like usual. I got some more work to get to. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.